Another Tuesday, another stream, another adventure of finding music that kind of sounds like Daft Punk. Let's see what that sounds like. Well, this program doesn't really understand it, but I'll take it. Cool. So we're here, and then I'm gonna do this other thing too while I wait for you guys to pop in. What am I doing? I'm checking the edit of this. Gonna find world's best thumbnail, which I think is.
Hi Sarp, how's it going?
Good, Nota. I'm just about to try what you sent to me. That's gonna be the first thing I do on the stream today. But before I do that, Nika. That's what that is. Didn't I make like an amazing thumbnail the other day? There you go. Fantastic thumbnail. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna remove that. I'm gonna click that button, and then I'm gonna say yes to this. I'm gonna wait this, and I'm gonna say yes to this, and I'm gonna wait this.
Have you seen the new Love, Death and Robots trailer?
I have not. Let's see the new Love.
It looks so good.
I think there's also episodes I'm missing
When
on
is it coming?
Love, Death and Robots.
Yeah.
I don't know, but there's a trailer. If you wanna watch the trailer.
Yes.
Am I gonna get copyright striked?
Yes.
The Vampires thing. That's the French studio. How do you know it's French? Just by insane level of animation. Man, that's cool. 15 May, here we go. What was I doing? I was monetizing you guys. Who wants some ads? Who wants some ads? I'm throwing some ads. Grab some ads, guys. Although you're all from the Twitch side right now, so like you're just politely watching, not having ads. Alright, let's see what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do when they come for you. That's what we'll be doing. So I need to get this thing from Nota. By the way, I want to look at these things on the Discord channel. I haven't had a chance to do that. I don't know when was the last time I managed to check.
Nota.
This I saw on Instagram. This looks pretty cool. The step thing really doesn't work with camera movement. It makes so much stutter. And why, I don't know why, but there's like half frames in this. Oh yeah. Does look cool. Slam. Nice. It's like a finisher for is this for the finisher thing? I don't know, but it's like a finisher animation. It's pretty cool. Let me like it. Then we have more amazing Transformers from Fear as always. Yeah, it's a new guy. We got a new guy. I think it's a bad moment. Anybody agree? If you use reference for these.
Oh damn! I forgot about the finisher animation.
To compare. How dare you? How dare you? Cool. These are all cool stuff, and someone sent stuff on Art Showcase. Nice. I saw this. It looks cool. Click link. Alright. I'm not gonna watch the process. Instead, we're gonna go into what.
I think we didn't promote the challenge properly.
That might be the case. But how is it different than last time? I guess last time I made a short. Or last time we had like.
How is
rigs.
going, Mr. Setter?
Hello, Diego. I'm going good. How are you going? Are we all going to the same place? We'll see. We'll find out. And where is the messages from Nota? That I'm
Hi, Diego.
now.
Good.
And that's gonna take me there.
Crawley is back. Hey, Sarp.
Crawley is getting a environment update made by Nota. I'm just checking that. Hi Zim, how's it going? Crawley
No way.
TGA Crawl Cyber City FBX. I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna put it inside my Crawley related stuff. I have so many projects, it's getting like really old to be able to compile these. Where's my music? I want music. Without music, what am I? There you go. So that's the city. I think this is the textures I want. The LB file I don't want.
I wouldn't expect too much. That add-on was a pain in the ass to export.
We'll see. I mean, did you manage to fix the normal stuff?
Barley.
Yeah, we just need to have the old city textures, but that was so impossible.
What's the issue with the normals?
Some normals are flipped, but the city is so big. It's I think it's very time consuming to find the ones that are flipped. Also, they are not all directed towards one direction, so you can just like say tell it all to look to one direction.
Bring it into Maya ND, just press conform normals.
Okay, I can try to do that. I think it might be actually a better idea probably to do all of this in Maya. I'm gonna open Maya and I'm gonna close Photoshop, and I know why I have Photoshop open. Maya opening, Photoshop believing that it's closing, and Unreal is importing.
The textures for the buildings wouldn't export properly either, and IDKY.
I think the whole... I mean, I wanted to fix this simply, but I don't think it can be fixed simply. I think what needs to be done is we need to buy a city pack that has individual buildings, and someone has to sit down and place a building at like each position. Oh, okay, it came in with... Oh. Which one is high res, which one is low res?
Did you uploaded that Crawley image in social media? I wanted to make an emote.
I can send it to you privately. I don't wanna save. Okay, and then my assets are still here. Cool, so I don't know which one I'm supposed to use. Oh.
Honestly, I would have rather just making a whole new city from scratch. Oh, nice tie.
Yeah, I think we might end up doing that because the textures didn't work again. Yeah, both of them don't have the textures working, but the normals
I think the
seem
one
to
is
have
the old
been fixed. You think this one's the old one? Okay, let's remove this one.
I sent a new FBX.
Yes, you did. And that is the new FBX. This is the new XBX. It's the new one.
Oh.
Crawley Cyber City, that's the new one. I will continue to hate the controls. Also, I wish the scale just like matched. It's a bit of a hassle to get this thing to work. Especially because I hate living and breathing inside Unreal, but I think I can make this work. Ah, there's some issues, the normal ones again. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna try this. City 2, this is the old Cyber City, and this is that one. And then I'm gonna go into this one. and then collision. Wait, where's the collision settings? Complex collision as simple. Okay. I save. And we check what the fuck's going on. The New York City is still on, so I gotta remove that guy. New York, goodbye New York. There's no more New York, right? Alright, let's go. Yeah, so there's these normal ones. Yeah, I'm locked inside now. The normals are a big issue. I keep like...
Nice normals.
Yeah. I mean, the buildings placements and everything looks nice.
Sorry about all the issues with the
streets.
textures and normals, but there isn't really a whole lot I can do with the add one.
Yeah, there's also like flickering in these parts. Okay, this was an idea, and this idea did not work.
Add on.
Cool. So idea number 2 is gonna be finding an environment assets pack and just making a whole city that shares.
This is from that
texture.
Blender add-on. You can
Yes.
get a Kit Bash 3D pack. You can't ask to the creator.
I think this was not meant to be used like that.
Sarp, if you
I
want
think
me
it
to,
was
I
just
can
to
just
make-
make you a city from scratch.
Can you match the size of this city and the same street setup?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me find you a nice asset.
It would be a lot more art directed too.
That's cool.
They have like Neo San Francisco, Neo NYC, and other stuff. But
Yeah.
it's like $200.
What? Can you send it to me? So this is the one I had seen, and I was like, this is not bad. It's colorful, it's live, but it's not really very neon. The players are like, characters are pixelated,
DM.
but the other stuff isn't. Oh wait.
No, I don't need any assets. It would be easier to make everything myself, because then it would match.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
this is
think
from
I
that
prefer
Ninja
to
Turtle
have.
animation.
I think I prefer to have assets, and I would like it if you could just like place them into right places, because these are gonna be like super highly detailed environments with all of textures and shaders and stuff like that. My worry with this one is the resolution, because it can't be this high res. Oh, this is nice. See, a bunch of them, and you just like chuck them in. It doesn't really have skyscrapers in this, but I love these tracks that you can make bridges to go under and stuff like that. So like game, what was it called?
All right.
Level
if that's
design.
what you want, then I can do it.
Yeah, you could do the level design basically.
The tracks are in other packages.
Let me see. Kit Bash, New Shanghai, Sci-Fi, Industrial, Cyberpunk. Ooh, what happened?
Duckerberg 3 just followed.
Hey, Duckerberg. I think Duckerberg also sent me a message. Duckerberg.
Check out
Yes.
NEO-NYC.
He said the YouTube chat is not working because I didn't set it up right. Sorry for that. I was doing something else. I forgot about the YouTube chat. Oh yeah, there's all these chats here. Someone gifted membership. Oh my god. Oh, I've been missing a lot of chats. Yeah, sorry. What's up, guys? Zaygam is here, Aris is here, Olin, who's actually Övünç, is here. How's it going? Dread Drake is here.
Owenja 228
Alright,
just
can
followed.
I make a test?
Test.
Alright, cool. YouTube chat is back online. Sorry about that, guys. I missed that. Nox gifted a membership, which is very cool. I don't know who Nox is. That's very nice of Nox. Alright, so you guys should be able to talk now. Cool. So back to this thing. Refineries, Sky City, Future Slums. Brutalist. This is the thing I checked before I did. Emergency response. See, if I even get 2, it's already gonna be... Ooh, that looks very nice. It's already gonna be quite expensive. So I should really figure out a way to... Oh, favelas is a cool idea too, you know, to have like a Spider-Man game in
Amjad
favelas.
said, look, Neo NYC.
Neo NYC.
Oh yes, we back.
Sweet. How's it going, Joe Drake? Am I not seeing it? Neo.
Hey Sarp, any updates from the board game guy?
Yes.
It's above, you missed it.
Sorry, I have to check that real quick.
I got their Brooklyn and Manhattan kit bash.
Okay. I have glasses now, so that's great.
Thank you, Justina.
Apartment interiors. Thank you, Justina.
Hello.
Havana Nights. Hey, Karam subscribed for 15 months. Crazy motherfucker. Thank you for that, Karam. Am I blind? I got the Neo San Francisco. Where's the... I got this one. Neo New York City. Alright, there we go. Cool, so this is the one I've seen before, which is very nice.
What we doing?
We're trying to find a asset pack that would work for Crawley.
Thank you, Justina.
My worry
Who is
that
board game guy? Jim Crawley is back. There is a monthly subscription for Kit Bash. It would be cheaper that way. Thats is a cool secret guy that makes board games.
That's my friend Ollie, who wrote Zack in Time with me. He's doing pixel art.
Just turn on Nanite in Unreal for Heavy Geo.
But it's not the latest. It's not the latest Unreal. We have Unreal 4. I don't know if that's using the nanites.
Okay.
Yeah, can I not see like a poly count on these text space? 31 million. That's
No, it's not.
model count on 42. Yeah, I worry these are gonna be like super high res. It's super cool. Where's the San Francisco one? So regular Brooklyn, Neo Shanghai.
Hello.
Hello, Danzla, how's it going? Did someone say something? And this looks
What
like
about
this.
Dimmy?
This
Part
looks
I
like
feel like the
Crowley.
same with Oli.
Dimmy is swamped with a lot of work.
I thought Dimmy will help you with some buildings. Oh, I see.
There's too many messages I'm receiving right now. My brain is hurting a little bit. This looks really cool. Not this, but when I saw it,
I'm good.
when they're all together, I really like that. You know what else I like? The price. Is this too futuristic? I liked.
Karen Bro, did you
Oh,
have
okay.
Instagram or something?
I think this is more like because we want to add screens and stuff. This is more aligning what I was thinking. But I do worry about the poly count. I wonder if you could like decimate it in ZBrush and then put it back in. Because like if these assets like
This
if
is a bit too futuristic, but TBH it would be new and beautiful.
I worry that every model is gonna bring in like 15 materials, you know? It looks like that. That's what I'm worried about. Those lights and stuff, they don't look like they're baked into the texture. They look like new additional shaders, and additional shader for this and additional shader for the white parts, and I feel like we're gonna put like one model in and the game's gonna explode.
Optimized like rivals.
You smell like strawberries.
Yeah, it has a lot of materials, but
That's
a lot
nice.
of shared shaders.
Kerem, I'm gonna get back to you. I'm waiting to hear
Boa
from him.
noite, Justina. Hello, Justina. If you wanted screens, I could make a custom screen for the buildings that we can customize, rather than trying to use a model pack screens.
But see, they're like art designs and part of the building. It's not just a building that has a screen on. It's a building that's meant to have a screen, which looks really cool. But I feel like
Oh, okay, I see what you mean now. A U Sarp PP.
hey,
I had an anxiety attack today. I had an anxiety attack
oh
today.
fuck, sorry.
Sarp, what are you searching buildings for? I
Oh,
have interesting
Crowley.
board game. It costs $60 and I make clay pawns for it. Is YouTube chat broken?
That's cool. Yeah, I need this. I need this part of my life sorted. I'm doing multiple things at the same time. My brain hurts a little bit. Okay. Back to this. I feel like this might be a massive waste of money because I feel this is gonna be really heavy. Maybe we should find I'd like a lighter one, or maybe these guys, do they do like a? I'm gonna throw my phone out the window if it rings again.
Mid poly.
Can we search based on like poly counts maybe, or
Mute the chat.
low poly? I can't.
So you can think more clearly.
I see Daiso is here. I'm not thinking clearly because I'm trying to solve something else.
I don't think it has LODs. Doesn't Matrix Awaken City work for you guys?
Okay, I am back. Does the Matrix Awaken City work for you guys? Where would we find Matrix Awaken City?
That thing has copyright-free sword.
Where is the chat?
Sarp,
There
the
you go.
buildings are they for Crawley?
Yes, they are for Crawley.
That's in Unreal Engine 5.
Also, Unreal Engine. Thank you for
So
the gift,
Sarp can't
Aris.
use it.
Okay, I'm gonna search for Neon City. This looks a little bit more manageable.
So stylized.
That also fits Crowley more. This is a bit too chunky, if that makes sense. But the super realism also doesn't fit Crowley. But this
A bit low.
doesn't have
Our
buildings.
studio want to get all employees Ramon's rig for Maya. Apparently Maya is allowed in the studio. Great perks.
Oh, that's really nice. I'm gonna write Cyber City. See what comes up from that. Sci-Fi City. I want to see buildings as assets like this one. Yeah,
Looks more like interior props than for a city.
this is.
I'm out for now,
This
y'all.
one's for city.
Take care.
Take care, Amjad. Alright, so let's do this one. I'm feeling pretty good
This
about this
one
one.
looks cool.
Of course,
Buy
this
Amjad.
ends up being the
Buy
one
buy a mind.
that's expensive for some reason.
Ciao Amjad.
But can this? How would we make this in Maya? Put it on 9. Let me see if
Buy
there's a-
MJ.
I want to see what comes inside the pack. Pack content. Okay, technical
Hey
info.
king of YouTube Sarp. City for Crawley, right?
Hello, Jamie. How's it going? Yes, City for Crawley. Unity render pipeline, source on URP, file formats, Unity package, Unreal projects. Yeah, so if I get it as a source file as FPX, is it gonna export back correctly? Is my only concern. Nota, do you know Unreal? Can you do this inside Unreal?
What's newbie in ages? Sarp, I
This-
messaged
this is-
you on Discord. You never responded.
I
no,
may have
sorry,
missed
I
it,
don't know
Angelo.
Unreal.
I did respond though. I wrote you a bunch of stuff. You didn't reply to me. Well, it says it comes with FBX
Woohoo!
as well.
Finally City for Crawley. Abby, did you use...
I did buy it. There's a indie license that's cheaper, but you can do whatever you like. As in, that's all I can say. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this just because FPX it should work, and I'll do a little bit of a trial with it. Alright, someone call my company. Someone get my company involved. How am I gonna do that? Tax registered. I last too much with TTS. I'm thinking like if we should go do regular live streamer routes where like people who pay will talk kind of thing. Are we there yet? I don't know. Let me see. Use this one. Okay. Okay. There you go. I got it. I now own this thing. I'm gonna check it in. Oh, it's the little fees that add on. You know, it adds on
Sarp, did you ever finish that acting anime in Did?
I haven't. Because I got the rig for it, for the Sarp, which is what we're gonna be doing today. Because I got that, I kind of thought like I'd rather animate something like that on that, but I don't know if facial rig is gonna be enough. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 1, 2, 3. So what's missing? There's a
What says
file.
your T-shirt? In UK,
Says
probably
Hockey
big
Dads.
crime, but in Cyprus. Cyprus, always a pirate city.
Sci-Fi City FBX. That's a Unity package. The FBX isn't downloaded. Okay, that was the FBX. So Unreal is missing. Come here. Alright, Polygon City, Unreal, FBX, this one and this
Sarp,
one.
don't forget to check Discord DM.
I checked your Discord DM and I texted you before, Danzla. You didn't reply back to me. How are you doing, Diego? How is life? You know, sometimes in different seasons people have a feel to do different things. Some say spring is the season of the rigging. You know? Some do say that. Crowley Unleashed. I'm gonna make a folder here. As I say Nota, and I put these inside that, and I'm gonna put everything else in here. Okay, so where are the textures? I don't know, but it's Unity package. Okay, so they're inside that. So I can extract here, and I can extract this one also here. Oh, Maya file. Ooh. Well. Well, I'm not gonna use the Maya file just so I can see how it loads in with the FBX, because that will. Winter Explosion Sims, Spring Vellum Sims, Summer Flip Sims, Autumn Sims. Oh, so you like doing simulations? That's cool. I have a lot of things that would need some Sims if you want to do Sims for fun. Hi, Wild Gamers. Yes, Diego, I'm sorry. Funny you mentioned season of the game because I'm modeling a character right now. But you're using Blender. But have fun with that. It's good for you. For you, it's great. That is a pretty good demo, but it didn't load the textures with it because I don't have the textures anywhere on my PC. I guess I have to set the project and all that. Textures. Yeah, see, this is my really. I feel like. Okay, let me do this. Since they have a Maya file, I am going to. How could I? Okay, I think I can do this. I'm going to make this one source files, sets, create default workspace, and I'm going to open static meshes pack demo. I'm gonna open the pack demo. I like that it's just 60 megabytes. That's very useful. Wow, my song selection of the day is like cringe. Where is this music coming from? There you go. What do you guys want to listen to? Epic. We're epic now. So it loaded this in. Can I get textures? I don't see textures, but I should be able to fix that by going into file path editor. It is seeing missing file paths, which is great. And then nope. It created more. Okay, there you go. Come on. Do the rest. Texture, planet texture, TGA. That's the only thing you're missing. Maybe that's inside textures? Planet texture 02 TGA. Where would that be? Planet texture. P. Planet texture 02 PNG. Oh. Can I do a horrible crime to the humanity and just cheat it? Yes. It's become an unusable file. But if I can repath it now and then switch it back to PNG, maybe Maya will connect the dots. No, I fucked it up. Okay, fine, I'll figure it out later. But we have this thing working. The city demo is working. The resolution is super low. This is perfect. Only issue here is the scale, as in for Crawley the buildings need to be much longer. So I believe Nota will be using his magnificent creativity to make some longer buildings by putting these on top of each other or something like that. Why did I get moderator flicked? You dirty animator? What's happening? Did the thing broke? The chat broke. Test. Yep, chat broke. The chat is completely broke. Yes, because I closed the thing. Okay. T.
T.
This one's broken. I refresh this one. Alright, I think I've sent the matrix a vacancy sample fab link above. You can't send links in the chat, unfortunately, Fresworlds. I can't listen to copyrighted music, Aris. I'm sorry.
Are you gonna multiply the city so the map gets bigger?
Yeah, the map would need to be art designed, you know, art directed. But like stuff like this looks nice. But my concern is that all this lovely stuff, which looks amazing, and I think it's gonna be loads of fun, but I don't know if this will export accurately. By the way, why these boxes are black? What is the shader on this guy supposed to be? Background, bold, emissive. See, the size of those buildings are great. I'm gonna do something weird, and I'm just gonna try what this feels like. Let me delete that one. I'm actually gonna delete this whole thing, delete it, and then I'm gonna go into the Unreal. I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna use the FBX because that's how we will have to import it when we have it. I'm gonna put force delete. I am gonna get the FBXs from this one, but we got demo FBX. So I'll get this one here. So I'll make a folder, CT assets. So I'm gonna get this one and this one, probably this one first, check it in. I wait. And then I get this one in here. And I click import all. What do you think, Nota? Does this look fun? These are great. These are so low poly. I love all these like little things it has, which is gonna create issues actually for.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay, but I'm gonna ask you one additional thing to do, which is, so this is a demo city, so it has like everything chucked in it, but normally you're not gonna get it like this. You're gonna get it like
IGTG, have fun guys.
see you later, wild gamers. So you are gonna get, oh my god, don't they have a city pack demo, city pack static meshes?
Would you want me to just replicate the layout of the original city or play around with different layouts?
I think you can play around with different layouts, but the original city is a good representation of the size of the city. And what the fuck is this?
That looks good, but I think you need more cubic buildings.
I have a conversation to have about that. Oh fuck, this is wrong. Get out my face. Right, so interesting. I'll move you guys around. Right, so Nota, what I am going to ask you to do, because you're gonna have all these different buildings, right? There's gonna be a bunch of like different buildings. I'm going to ask you to make a cube and put like, oh my god, what's happening? What the fuck is wrong with here? What the fuck is going on? Okay, weird. I make a cube. Cool. Yeah, so what I'm gonna ask you to do
Make a
basically.
cube. Got it.
Perfect. I'm basically going to ask you to do this to each and every building, meaning, but you do this before you start, right? So you match the building like that. You know, it doesn't have to be like super accurate, but the more accurate it is, the better, without using too much of detail. But basically you do it like that. You know, you copy this one. You take this guy here, zoop, something like that. So every time you copy this building, this boxes will also come with it. So this needs to be done for each and every building, and like the creases here, all of that, ignore that. You don't have to do that. Just make sure it's not intersecting with anything, so everything is inside the cube. You know, like that. You know, the best way to work for this would be to reference this file.
Can I ask why?
it's going to be the collision for it. So we don't want the collision to actually consider these indentations. So you're gonna see this in the game, but the Crawley is gonna collide with that instead, if that makes sense. See, if you make the whole city and then we need to add the collisions, it will take forever. But because we already have these separates, before you start placing them, if you connect them to a box, then we can have it like already done basically as you go. My one thing with this is like how
Yes,
I would
Sarp.
do this.
He muscles looks too developed for a kid, but if the clothes are gonna hide
Okay,
it,
Danzila,
would it
we'll
matter?
talk about that later. So the one thing I would do for this, for example, if I was doing this, I would save this city alone, like I save this like building with this proxy as a separate file, then I would like reference that inside the city. So if you do that, then let's say you did the whole city, right? You did the whole city and you used maybe this building asset like, I don't know, 50 times. And then we realize there's a problem with this proxy. If you reference this in, you can just fix this once and then click save and it will automatically update for all the other 50 buildings. Because you're using Blender again, I don't know how that works, if that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know if I'm making sense. I think you need to find a way to do that in Blender, which I'm sure there is. It's basically, there's probably a same way to, yeah. It's called like referenced files in Maya. But yeah, you basically do this. So if this is what I did, I would basically go here, export selection, building 1, and I would save that as a Maya file here, you know, and then I go to create reference, building 1, and then there's my building 1 there, and I can see here, Jesus fucking, what kind of a file system is this? But I can just make a group here, move this guy here, you know. Let me just delete this for now, just for this example, just so I can explain. And I do another reference, building 1, I do another reference, building 1, I do another reference, building 1. So every time I want to add, I just basically make another one, basically, you know. This one's here, this one's here, this one's here, you know. Perfect buildings. And now I can open the original file. That is also an option. I assumed you wouldn't want to do this, Diego. That was my guess. If you want to do it, I think you guys can both do it because the city is so big. Maybe we can like split it into different sections. One of you can do like the north side, one of you can do the south side. Where the fuck did I save these references to? I already forgot as well. So I go into my new scene here and I open this. See, there's my lovely building. Where's my lovely building? There you go. And now I can, I don't know, change even like the shader on this, you know, make like a different shader. Now it's blue. And now actually I realized it has to be like this, or maybe even I realized this needs like more detail, so it has to be like that. I'm bullshitting, I don't think it needs to be like this, but let's say this is it. And I save over this file, and I go back here, and I select all of these, and I click reload reference, and now you see the exact same thing arrived to all of them perfectly. I messed it up by like moving them because this wasn't grouped, So like in this file, you should be organized. So if this was a group here and it was called the building 01 or whatever, then it would have worked better. Anyway, the crawly stuff, there's no animation stuff to do on crawly, so I'm not doing anything, but there's stuff to be done. Right. I left my shoes on the microwave again. Oh man, you left your shoes on the microwave. Shucks. Anywho, so that's that, and I believe I was helpful. I'm going to choose to believe that. I'm going to choose that my actions have only benefited you guys, and then I'm gonna make a zip file with 1, 2, 3, 4 files. I'm gonna zip it. I'm gonna name it for Nota. I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna send it to Nota. Then I'm gonna look at what Danzilla says. Then that's what I'm gonna do. That's the order of things I had in my head. So this is one thing I had to do. Let me see my checklist of things. Okay, cool. So I was looking into my things to do. One of is to check the Unreal stuff that's done. Kickstarter fix that's done. Amjad thing. I wonder what Amjad thing is. Amjad thing. Amjad thing. Okay, let me actually write Amjad's. Alright, if you don't know how to check the parallax shader for Windows, ASR will be Macrolly and enforce. We can do that, Zygam. If you're into that, man, we can totally do that. I don't know what the Amjad thing is now. Is Danzilla back so I can look at this thing that he was talking about? So Amjad is working on this, is like asking for Danzilla is working on this. He was asking for feedback on what I think about that. I thought the legs were like super short and the face looks more cartoony than the body kind of, and his chest muscles feels like super developed for like a young kid on the younger sides, and I don't know what the Amjad thing is. Well, yeah, those are my options. Those are my things about that.
Yeah, would love to join Unum Force under in May after my semester is over.
That's a good timing for that. All right, so that's done. The thing with Nota, is that done? Is that about to be done? Is that done mentally for me?
I know about a thing, but I don't know if the thing you know.
I don't know. Shit. Alright. Those are the things that are done. Then there was, let me look back at the list. Oh yeah, there's one thing. We need to do a quick short design for, again, my friend Ollie. He wanted a Zach shirt that was just the logo. Cool. This Unreal check Kickstarter fix, there's the edit I can do, but I think you guys are more here for the main event. Shall we start the main event? We should start the main event. Alright, you guys ready? Are you guys holding on? I'm starting the main event.
XD, I think the thing that I know, but the thing that Sarp knows isn't the thing that you think about the thing that I know. There's a main event. I'm about to leave.
There's a main event. Why are you leaving? Where are you leaving? Not why are you. There's so many reasons you can find. I believe in you.
LMAO.
Cool. So I'm gonna show you guys one thing that I did. That's in my. Where is that? Is that?
To my bed. I'm gonna watch a course.
That's cool. The rig is done. This is the rig. This is the rig. And it is done. Did I click reference or open? Create reference. Assets. This one.
That's the final version.
Well, it is, but I think I'm gonna send a very polite email.
Is the leg
and
thing
ask-
fixed?
Yeah, no, it's not. That's the thing I'm gonna message Kyle about. I'm gonna use this rig today to find these issues, and then I'll message him and ask that. The things I found so far is the leg thing, this pixel pulling to one side, and the other issue I found is that the skinning is not. Wait. The skinning is not mirrored, because you see the right eye becomes blended and disappears faster than the other one. By the way, Diego, did you send me the update for the Maya files? Because I need the updated one with the correct shader from you to start doing what I'm doing. And you might be asking to yourself, what
Yes,
is
and
it
you
in-
said thank you.
I do that. I do that. Why are you surprised about that? I do say thank you. I do. Do you do? Thank you. Hey, do you want to do something for me so I say thank you?
Oh no, what's that?
Okay, alright, bye bye.
What is it?
I didn't think of anything yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised you don't remember I sent you the shader version.
Dudes, my brain, you have no idea, Diego. You don't know like how many.
Take care, Abby.
There's a take care, Aris. Bye bye. See you later. See you next time. I can't find Diego in my Discord. I found it. And I downloaded it now. Boom. It's now downloaded.
Aris gifted a membership on YouTube.
Oh, that's super nice. I downloaded the wrong file again here. That is super nice of him. Sarp challenge. That's a file we're gonna
Abby,
be opening. Open Clip Studio Paint. Is Berai around? He was gonna show me some stuff as well. Spider-Man design, Artifinger, Artispiders, Sarp challenge. Sarp challenge is something that I.
Alright, I'm leaving. Please don't destroy the chat or something.
Okay. I can. Okay.
There's no more mods online.
Oh no. Oh.
See you guys.
You guys want to see my Spider-Man design? I didn't
Bye,
know.
Diego.
I'm not sure if I like it yet, but I was trying to do like a
Gotta go now.
Spider-Man
Above the live
suit
stream.
design.
I will definitely catch the next one.
See
Good
you
night,
later.
guys.
See you later.
How's the
Avenge.
Spider-Man Iron Man video going? Amjad hiding under a hat with a fake moustache. Peace, Diego. Stop showing
It's-
stuff when I'm leaving.
I'm gonna show what I'm gonna be animating today with the Sarp rig, which is this thing right here. And the video is going good, Amjad. The sound of it is done. And I forgot to send it to you. That's the one. And I
Bye,
send it to
Diego.
you now.
Bye, Owen.
Is this the correct one? It is not. This is the old anim for this.
Bye, Owen.
There's a different animation that I'm thinking of doing.
Good luck, Diego.
I asked myself, if I could do anything, what would I do? You know, because I'm gonna like do a test animation with this rig, right? So I was thinking, anything, if I could do, if I had the power to do anything, what would I do? And then I had an idea to do, and then it looks like I lost the file.
What about the lip sync one?
The lip sync one, I am not gonna continue. I'm not like crazy about continuing that one because the rig changed now. So I wanna do like a faster rig testing. Oh my god, there's so many files open and everything I touch. Keep both. I'm trying to find that animation I made. That seems to be eluding me.
Abby, can't you see my messages?
I can, Aris, but I'm a little bit busy, so I'll check what your messages say when I have time. Where is? I'm trying to find the correct anim file so I can show it to you guys. But where I save these files is the same as where I save on PC, so it should have been here. Sarp challenge. Is this Sarp challenge one? It is. Wow, I think I lost that anim.
Okay, bye.
Yep, I lost that animation, guys. There's no animation to show. It was Spider-Man. Who would have known? Who would have thought it was Spider-Man? I was gonna do Spider-Man. So I'm gonna animate the Sarp doing Spider-Man stuff to create as many rig issues as possible, and then I will continue doing a lip sync thing. Cool. Create reference. Cartoony rig. Nope, not this one. The ones that I was sent by lovely Diego. I'm gonna name this old too.
No way Sarp did a Spider-Man animation. Crazy.
I didn't even save it apparently. It got lost in time. Sarp rig shader fix. Perfect. And now I reference this in this looks weird.
Say that again.
I can say a lot of things again, Nasera. Would you like to say some things again? Yes, so that's an issue, I think. Okay, so I have to actually open this. Well, I'm gonna have to redo it anyway. Okay, so he added the shader to this, but not to the eye. Let me complain to Diego. Hi-oh. It does actually have it. Alright, perfect. I'm going to make a cool ass animation with a cool ass face. That's what I do.
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing happens. I thought the eyes didn't have the shader thing, but then I realized it does have the shader thing. That's what you want from the eyes.
What is your future plan with this rig?
I want to make a short. Because I like these videos I make where I narrate something. I basically want to like talk about my love of animation as this character and then reenact my favorite scenes from animation while I do by using this rig. So I like reanimate the stuff that really made me want to be an animator.
You
But
can
as
modify
myself.
the shader too.
That is cool. I also like doing that. Cool. I need these eyes to be a little bit more like that. Cool. I think I need a 2D thing to follow for this, because I wanted to make something really cartoony. You know what, let me try to do it on 2s, like we did the Zack stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Thank you. Also thank to Diego. I copy this, I put it here.
Alright, now I'm leaving.
Alright, take care, Diego. It's a little bit heavier than I thought, the rig. Wait, did I manage to install Studio Library back again?
Any reason why it's heavy?
The face rig has a lot of stuff in it. Face rig made it slow. I'm gonna make a little library of these poses. I'm gonna make a folder. I'm gonna call it Sarp rig. Should probably have a better name. Beside that, I'm gonna make a new folder. So I'm gonna call it hands. And inside that, I'm gonna select this one. And then start pressing things. Yeah, this one, was I able to copy paste the poses? It looks like I was able to, so that should be good. Hands and go. Pose hand natural 01. There's a picture of it. Oops, that's a really bad picture of it. How about this? Oh no, I pressed the wrong button, so I delete this by using, oh my god, how do I delete stuff? Delete. Edit. Overwrite. Rename, move file, select folder. Move to trash. Move to trash. make a new one, hold pose, natural hand 0 1. This picture closer and weirder. This picture maybe like that. This picture perfect. Save, and then we're gonna go to one of like the fist one, because fist is a bit of a problematic one to make with this guy, and that's an okay fist. It's a bit of like a gap. What about the other fist? Take this one, and I'll be like index up, cancel, take a picture, save that, and then I like that one, so I'm gonna go to that one. There's a gap in this one too. I don't like the gaps. Gotta get rid of the gaps. This one is better, I think. I'm gonna call this one fist. Fuck my life. What did I do? Fist. Yes. Cool. Just put the fist there like that.
Number 10.
And is there anything else I want from this? No, not really. Perfect. I close this. I'll save. I go back into this. I reopen Studio Library and realize things are not working, which is fine. That's what we want. Studio Library hands. It's here. Everything is here. Studio. Why are you not working? There you go. And then if I select this hand, double click this, boom. I select this one, double click this, double click this. No objects match when loading data. Turn on debug mode to see more details. Well, you dumb. You're a dumb. If you make one of them work and the other one don't, so I can just copy this, select this, and be like paste. Yeah, oh no. Why did it not work? Mirror. That was the wrong result. Select this. Mirror. There you go. That's a nice fist. That's how I fist. Cool. Let me make a cool pose with this guy. Zook. I wanna draw. Yeah, I tried to do it without drawing, but I'm sorry guys, I don't think I can do it. What I wanna do is so 2D. I gotta draw it. There you go. We got a Sarp, and he's like this, you know. And I think I want him to be like that, you know, very cartoony. Do I like that pose? Like he's about to run. I don't know, maybe I want it more like the other way. His feet here, and then he's a bit like, whoa, I'm smiling here, you know. Is it the pose I want? See, that is significantly faster than doing it in Maya. Whoop, whoop. I think I wanted something more like that. Yeah. Yeah, alright. That's the pose I want to do. Because then I'm gonna go up to this one. This is gonna make so much sense. eventually. Man, the animation I made was really kick-ass. I just realized all the fucking cool Spider-Man poses. It was really cool that I am finding it hard to believe I didn't save it. I think it... Oh, I found it! Haha. Yeah, boy, there's so many cool poses in this one. There you go. I found it. I just... At the end of it, apparently, I just started drawing Spider-Man. So I didn't realize it was the same file. Oop, that's that. I'm saving it in the Clip Studio files. And then I'm going to export animation as a movie. I'm gonna call it random numbers and the only way. I called it the only way. I hate it when softwares ask me to name something. It should be by default untitled _01, and if I click it again, it should be untitled 02 and 03 and 04 and 05, and it should go like that. If you ask me on the spot when I need the file right now, I'm not gonna have time to name it. I'm just gonna be like ASD whatever go, and then it's gonna be fucking hell to find the file. And Clip Studio is the master of doing that. Which for everything it asks me a file. To like start the project, it asks me a file. To save the file, it asks me a name, which I don't understand. When I name the project, you know, like this ends up becoming the name of the project, Sarp versus Procrastinator. What the fuck am I doing? Random names I add in, but when you save, it doesn't say with that name. It says like you need to find a new name for your save file now, and there is no increments and save. These are all issues that I'm going through all day, every day. When you look out the window, you will know that there's a Sarp out there dealing with these issues. You guys are way too quiet, and I'm freaked out that the chat broke. Can someone say something? Yes, this is the animation I want to make.
Something.
Perfect. Great job, Nota. Yep.
Waka waka.
Hey. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to Africa.
For the Shorts Kickstarter video, do you want me to scale down the entire vid or actually fill the phone screen with it? Just chilling.
For the shorts. I just like for the shorts video, do you want me to scale down the entire video or actually fill the phone screen with it? You should fill the phone screen with it, and that's what I meant by camera animation. Like the framing needs to move a little bit, and like it can sometimes scale out, sometimes scale in. It needs to be where the attention should be, kind of thing. If that makes sense. File, export, image sequence.
Oh, I got you.
Thank you for getting me. You now have a Sarp. Spider Sarp. I like making typos. Typos like making me. Do 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 do. .jpg. JPEG. How's it going, Zim? How you doing? Or as Joey would say, how you doing? Why are you looking for my files? Great. Okay. First, let's do create reference. I will take my camera here, and then I'm going to create pre-image plate, and I'm gonna make.
Good man, you.
I'm good too, thank you very much. Doing random stuff, having fun with random stuff. That's what I do all day, every day. Right, and I forgot to outliners. So, do we know if anybody else is working on the challenge, or should we just cancel the challenge? Because I think challenge got mixed up with a lot of the other stuff we're doing right now. I don't think a lot of people had time to deal with the challenge. The challenge was challenging.
I might do an animation for it. Lasha has been working on it, I believe.
Cool. I saw Lasher did like a finisher thing. It didn't fit the
I
camera
got
layouts
something
we had. That's cool. Alright, so it is happening. Sweet.
The only thing is him starting a new short film, so I'm kinda busy with that RN.
Life makes us start new short films. I wanna do that too. Why don't I start making short films? I'm so like terrified of the idea of things taking too long. I would love to do that. And I think I might do something like that with Amjad. We'll see if it works. Cool, I like that. So I'm gonna take this guy, move it back a bit, and then raise it up. And then color modeling here. World's best environment. Cool. It looks like it has to be even more further back. And then I'm gonna have to animate this camera. That's okay. Alright, so let me immediately... Oh, before I do that, I need these guys. I want the next challenge to be girls. We haven't animated girls in a while. I haven't. And I don't want to animate the black cat. So we can do something like that. Is that a surefire way of creating a sexist challenge by mistake? Well, I say no. Perfect, so this is my main guy now.
Oh yeah, didn't Justina suggest that in December of last year?
She suggested to do Catwoman. She were like, just do Catwoman. And I tried to budge that in a way so that I can do Black Cat instead. She's a DC kind of lady. And I'm a Marvel kind of guy. None of us are really skaters, and here we are. I really don't like how much this rig is like feeling heavy at times. So how am I gonna do this one? Definitely gonna bend down. So we're gonna go back here. We're gonna have this one slid in this side. I'm pulling in a little bit. And then like that. I'm gonna exaggerate the shit out of so many things. Be carrying the weight of this one. probably better if I don't push that so far. Oh, the leg distance is weird, leg lengths. You know what I would wish? I would wish I could move where the knee is. Do I have that option of moving the knee location? I could do another thing. Knee visible bend, pivot control, visibility, review IK, FK. I mean at FK I can fix that, but IK I can't really fix that. My lovely mistakes in proportion when I did the character design. It's creating infinite amount of issues. I'm gonna add a leg length like that, I guess. I want that knee up. How can I get that knee up? Maybe I can just do a Toro. My god, I want that knee up so bad. I wonder if I can find a way. Well, I can probably do it with the bend controls. Yes. Hello, knee. Great, so I need to add this to my lovely trick or treat section. So that's the right leg. I'm gonna put this one here. I'm gonna make it green. I'm gonna make it 10, 10. I'm gonna add it to the selection. Update button. Sounds so much like the Flash music. We've talked about this before. It does happen. Sometimes the music gets full Flash. Can I do this one as well? No, that's a different thing. Leg bend, manual pivot, cast guy. Yeah. Overall, knees are in the wrong place basically. Which is not fantastic. I'm gonna move it in object space to this part. Really gonna stretch this guy out as much as I can. Weird. These eyeballs are doing some weird stuff. Why? Why is the eyeballs are doing weird stuff? Eye visibility. So this thing is basically not locked to the fuck is this? I need I hate that that controller is there. I want the eye aim controller to be somewhere that I can actually aim. Got the note for that. Okay, outliners, head controls, squashes and all that. I really need crotch, visible feet scale, ear vis, facial and surface. So I don't want to break that thing. Because it's actually very nice that it moves it along the surface, but this is unusable. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll just make a note of that and try to make sure this looks... What? I can't even translate it. That makes it even more unusable. To the point I will not be using it. Perfect. I now have my own eyeball controllers. My eye holes. Exactly like how I wanted them.
Hey Sarp, how are you doing?
Hi Marvin, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Sue, what are you doing today animating?
Yes, I'm gonna make myself do a Spider-Man swing, which is gonna be a dream come true for me. I'm finally gonna be able
I'm
to
good,
swing like
thanks.
Spider-Man. I always wanted to swing like Spider-Man, and now I can. The power of animation. I'm gonna try to make it like really, what do you call it? Cartoony. So I'm trying to find like nice poses for that.
Oh, that's cool. You always wanted to swing like Spider-Man LMAE.
I did. Don't tell me you didn't. Everyone does. It's the coolest. It's somehow better than flying.
I have.
Unless you're flying with wings, and then it goes back to being the cool thing. I think flying with wings would be way cooler than flying like Superman or Invincible. Maybe I just like accessories. That's the character design. would you do that to me? Let us Spider-Man it up.
I would take web swinging over any power. Power. Hey, I'm finally here. How are you doing, Sarp?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Beray? How are things with you?
Good, good, you know the usual school stuff. I'm gonna send couple examples for the Mala. Hi, Beret. Hi,
That's
Nota.
perfect.
What's up, Beret? Sup, Zion?
It does not read like a smile, does it? It's kind of starting to read like a smile. A little bit. And I heard that I have teeth controllers now. Teeth Viz. Oh, that is really cool. That is super cool. This is really cool.
Are you doing something in Maya cause we can't see?
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Thank you, Nota. Fuck's sake. Ugh. Thank you, Nota.
Lol.
I mean, I guess I'm more like a podcast. Why don't you guys ask me questions? And I will feel the meaning of your answers with my mind. Does that sound like a game plan?
LMAO this whole time, though that was on purpose.
It was
Yes. How will you approach this anime?
not. I'm going to make some, like, I'm gonna do pose to pose because I'm gonna make it stepped. So it's gonna work out great and everyone's gonna be happy. Even though there's parts of this that makes me feel a bit worried, especially this kind of stuff. That is a problem.
Sup everyone.
Sup, Joe? How's it going? Does this feel like a smile? I don't really read the smile. It looks a bit weird.
Good. Do you prefer working at a studio or doing freelance, contract work? Hi job.
Oh, it depends.
Joff.
Freelance can be really annoying, but it's also like you have a lot more control over it, which feels really nice. Studio work is great because it's like so like high level, you know, you have that like credits and it makes you push yourself more, but at the same time you have like zero say in it. Nothing is ever good or bad
Joe.
due to you a little bit, and that can be a bit stressful. And studio work lasts very long, where if freelance is bad, it's like still bad for like what, a month, 2 months. If there's a problem at studio work, that might be a year, you know, and that part of it is not fantastic. But other than that, it's pretty good. I can't make this guy look like he's smiling. Should I make these bits like lower? I feel like I need to make like a face library of these poses, because trying to set them up every time is gonna be like way too long. It like needs a line around the nostril to feel that pull a little bit.
Splendid music choice, Mr. Sarp.
I like classic music.
Wow, what a dramatic shift in the music.
It is. Unless like it drops a bass or something right now.
Can you check the DMs when you have a chance, Sarp? I need some directions.
Yes.
Superfluous choice in Audible Records, Sir Serta.
Thank you. Ah, that's a problem. You definitely should do it with the paint buckets. You shouldn't do it by hands. We just have to figure out this issue. Oh, do you know your background filler thing? Okay, can you send me the... Actually, I have the file, I think. Okay. Do you see what I'm doing here, Beray? I don't know if you're working like this or not. But first off, I'm not sure about this black overall lining thing we did. That might not be a great idea.
I use the clipping mask layer method.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the same just to see. Layer selection, layer settings, clip the layer below. Cool. So then you're saying if I get a if I get this color and then this color and then this color and then this color and then I can get rid of this one. And then here you are saying if I have this guy, refer to other layers and click it. Wait, this is not even the right color for this, is it? Oh, did I pick the gray one? Right, so we have that part looking like that. Let me just do one so we can like talk about how to fix the issue.
Ye no worries.
I think it's supposed to be a color, but see, I'm trying to remember why this didn't happen when I was doing Zach. One quick fix is that if you just select this one and make it white, it's gonna be a lot more forgivable, if that makes sense. Oops, why did I make this part brown completely? Okay, so if you make this white and then continue,
I see.
I mean, that's not a complete solution. Or actually, you know what? We should probably make it black, and that will fix it completely. I'll lower the opacity just so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. I should have colored it first and did this. Go back to white. Alright. Coloring, coloring, coloring. I am fucking coloring. I don't think I have all the colors needed in the image you sent me. So I just grabbed the ones from the image you sent me. So I don't think these are the right colors. It feels wrong. I think her boots were like a different color or something. Some parts you still gotta like do it yourself a little bit. But yeah, okay, so let's get this guy and turn it into black. Cool. Everywhere I didn't paint is fucked, which is fine. These things you can probably fix it by... Oh, this was just not color picked right. I can probably, these are just not color picked right, yeah. See, I mean, I think that looks pretty okay, even though some parts are a little bit weird. What else can we do to fix this issue? Can we make this thicker? No, it doesn't make it thicker anymore. It's all because I used a stupid brush when I was doing Zack, so now we're all locked in with it. This doesn't look too bad, but if like a part of it looks a bit too bad, you can do like a overpass layer, you know, and just quickly do like that. If it's like violently horrible, probably around the eyes we would have to fix it. I can't think of like a better solution. Maybe a different color that's like a softer color. No, any other color is sticking out much more. It has to be black. But yeah, that's the solution I got for you. Or okay, here's a new solution for you, but that's probably gonna take way too long. So let me try this. If I was to make another layer here, and I go paint bucket, click, oops, click, click, and then I select this, and then I could make it expand by 1 frame, and then paint bucket again, and then that will probably fix all the possible issues there are. Yeah. Yeah, see that immediately fixes it. So if I do a paint, like I color these parts in, then I select it, oops, this part too, and then I select it, click expand by 1 frame, and then fill paint buckets, and then I do this part. It has to be different layer every time. I fill these bits.
Hey Sarp, I'm a head out for a bit. So if I don't see you again today, then take care.
Alright, take care, Nota. Yeah, so this is like another way of fixing it.
CYA Nota.
I don't know what would work for which part.
Also, I'll get to work on the model as soon as I can.
Yes, and we'll
Have
talk.
a good one,
we'll
Nota.
talk about that off stream with you.
Okay, bye everyone.
Yeah, that fixes it too. If you wanted to go that route, you know, just select it, expand it by 1 frame, paint bucket in this one. Right, does that make sense? I think making it black generally makes it okay. It's just some frames.
First
might
one
be-
seems to mess with line art, so I think I'ma go with the second route.
Okay, I just worry about you spending too much time on it. There's another thing we can do. Which, if you're worried about things messing up with the line art, check this out. Let me merge these two, which is the line art, merge selected layers, and I'm gonna do convert layer to vector layer. Yeah. Yeah, that fucked it up too much. Oh, and also didn't save the other version. Yeah. There should be a way, if I select this and do a paint bucket drop of black in it. This is another option to see. I mean, if you do merge with clip to layer below, the easiest and surefire way of doing it is this, you know, since oops, wrong, like you can do it like this and it will like work perfectly, but I know it takes a little bit more time, probably not a little bit, probably a lot more than a little bit, but I mean, I did Zach like this, I think, right? And I was complaining that there was no paint bucket tool, but I think it would take too long to do this. I mean, not super long, but it would still take longer. But now that I did this thing, let me try doing that. I punched in the color and it made the line art a little bit thicker, but yeah, okay. This seems much better result. I mean, when it gets like too annoying like that, I usually just do that. This brush is the worst. What the fuck are these brushes that are automatically selected? Let me see if this improved anything. Yeah, I mean, I don't think this is too bad. And if I do the black on this, what does that look like? And those parts are not colored. But yeah, I think that's a better way of doing it, Berai. To have it like this. And I'm gonna close all these ones. So this is just paint bucketed in with the background, so it does the line art like weirdness. But I can select this and select the black color and like paint bucket this in a few times. Yeah, no, that doesn't help. Yeah, I mean, I see like some of them are more problematic than the other ones. I think it's still a good bet to select your line art and like paint bucket in the... Oh, wait a second. I had a weird idea. That wouldn't work though. If I was to open a raster layer here and then select the giant ass brush. What? You're supposed to color in the selection. What? New raster layers. Okay.
Clipping mask layer, maybe.
No. Oh, fuck. Hold on. What? Right. See selection. You don't go out of
That's
the selection.
weird.
Pretty basic idea. Don't go out of the selection. Perfect. You got... Ah, I see. Ugh. There's no winning. Okay. It's because it's vector, so those are pixels, so it adds the brush to everything. Yeah, I mean, there's 3 options for you to pick from. It still shouldn't take too long. It's a little bit like monotonous, I guess. It's a bit like grueling work. Sorry about that. But you did like such a nice job cleaning it up. I don't think it would like take like a super long amount of time. It's really shame that this brush
No,
texture
it's
fucked
alright.
us up. Just like seeing if there's any other ones. Yeah, I mean, like some of them are just fine. Or am I crazy? Maybe it's because everything is not colored in. But some of them really look like they're fine. I don't know what this line is. Judgment. It's a boobs. Yeah, some colors. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I realized there is some weird lines that I put in LMAO. That's why I wanted a cleanup plus pass.
I mean, Beray, I think it's you can do that, but we can just like keep going too. You know, I want this to look nice, obviously, but also, you know, there's a... I don't want to be a perfectionist and like take like months on this. I just want to like get it out there. I want to move on. I want to say like this game is finished. I've learned so much. Let's do something else. But yeah, so this one turned out pretty good. Like, this is the size of the character. I don't think these would be a super issue. It's not bad. It's fine. Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah, it's an issue when zoomed in.
Yeah, it won't be like zoomed in. And if it is zoomed in, alright, we just change the colors to like maybe white is more... Yeah, white looks more innocent. It looks like it's actually drawn in like that. Or like the black, because it merges in with the thing, it kind of changes the line quality of everything. But the black works on this one too. Like here is the only issue on this one, this part. But rest of it looks fine. I know, but this wasn't colored in. Yeah, so just go for it. Just put the black in. It's it. And then we'll do a cleanup pass. You know, put the black in, do everything like this, and try to go like boom, 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 boom. You know, like try to go as fast as you can. Don't spend too much time cleaning things up. When everything is done, then we'll go through frame by frame and go like, okay, this one's eye got fucked, this one's hair got fucked, kind of thing, and then we'll fix it to make sure there's constant forward momentum. And I still can't get this guy to smile, which worries me a lot. It shouldn't be this hard to smile.
Yes, I'm going in. Thanks for the feedback.
Right. No worries. Hope it helped. Okay, I do things now. This is the next part of my trick where I do things. Shit. I love this trick. Jiggy 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 jiggy. Well, I see shit. Look at me, I'm Sarp. I look at stuff and I react to it. Well.
What's your plan for this?
I'm gonna make him swing. I'm gonna make it super 2D. That is my plan.
Nice.
I see indeed. I'm gonna make it on twos. I'm gonna make it stepped. I'm gonna make it do a bunch of things. I'm gonna make a bunch of stretchy stuff, fucking non-stretchy stuff. I missed working like this. I'm gonna make a pose here, make a pose here, and I'm gonna go to the middle. A fine freaking pose like that. Pretty much just the middle, I could have just clicked it. I'm going to add a down pose to that. I'm gonna add this one. I think I'm pretty sure I want the legs to be exactly how it was. So, And I want more of a down on this guy. I want more of a down on this guy. Or maybe I think it's gonna lead it eventually. I think the head pretty much has to lead the whole action, I think, for this one. Let's go stepped. Let's make everything stepped. Ha 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 ha. Fucking things that stutter and move weird, baby. Let's go. Why is there a key here? Fuck that key. And then I go here and I make the animation linear and stepped and I save. Now it's super easy to find the pose that I'm lacking. Ooh, fancy. Fancy for you to do that. Even though it makes no fucking sense. There, I want the middle. There you go. So now I can use this pose to explain. I want the head to lead. And that's gonna look super weird and stupid, but do I care? I do not. I'll do the squash stuff later. What? I want this arm to be almost exactly how it was, because this is gonna drag the most. So I put my mouse there to figure out. There, it says dragging now. And then I increase this one here. I hate this timing. That's good. That's what we want to see. Stuff we don't like. Okay, that one needs a post to fine.
Sarp, don't forget to check Discord DM.
Coca explanation mark. I don't know who you are, and I don't have a Discord DM from you. How about that? Catch me outside.
Hey Sarp, unfortunately it seems like there's no easy way to turn it into a short, cause a few things seem to break as a result of the vertical video resolution, so I'll take my time and figure it out if that's okay.
What's breaking? I don't think, like, how much time do you think it will take? Can we not maybe not fully fit the frame, but fit the frame a little bit? I thought just like moving the camera around would be fine.
Like some video resolutions are stretched out. Borders are cropped out.
Okay, let me try to quickly explain what I was thinking, and you tell me I'm the stupidest person you've seen. Let's see. I don't know if it will work. You're saying it doesn't work. I don't know if you're doing the thing that I was thinking of, or you're doing something else. But let me take a crack at it to maybe help.
I wish it could just not edit the horizontal video.
You could just not edit the horizontal video? What do you mean?
To fit the vertical video. If that makes sense.
I guarantee you there's a fucking AI for that. We should maybe try to find one like that. Let me check. Turn horizontal video to vertical AI. Opuscule AI video resizing. Horizontal to video. And it cuts based on the person who's talking, I guess. Sign up is free. It's not. It says it's free. Let's see. Let's see how many seconds you're free, Mr. Free AI guy. This is not what we need. That looks like the Patreon logo. Okay, get clips in one click. I don't want fucking clips. Drop a Twitch link. What the fuck are you talking about? Just let me upload a thing. Choose a video from Google Live. Uploads. I think I watched it without downloading it last time, so let me download it real quick. Right.
I mean, I could try rendering the video, then just throwing that entire thing in and moving the camera. What do you think?
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was saying. Download anyway. Yeah, so what I was thinking was basically to do this.
So it doesn't affect the layers and stuff.
No.
It's like one flat video.
Yes. So I was thinking of this basically new comp from selection, and then I make a solid that's I don't know, are these like box size let's say 1080 by 1080, right? And can I make this be a clipping mask? I just wanted to see it. Okay, I'm gonna lower the opacity of this just so we have a visual representation of this. So I was thinking of animating the position, scale, and rotation of this. That works, that works. So like here, we would probably want this to be like, probably like that, so we see a little bit of the animation as well. Making this thing black was a horrible idea. Fuck's sake, delete this. New, solid, fucking blue. Okay, 1080 by 1080, blue thing with opacity lowered. So then I take these keys here, so it doesn't do that, doesn't do that, doesn't do that. And then it can like start doing it like around there. What? I'm sorry, I'm fucking talking here. And then, you know, maybe it goes back to, I can just copy this, paste it here. Probably keep this for longer. I mean, you know how to use an editing software, but like this was my idea basically. I'm doing it like very lazily. Probably it would be nice like for this one, for example, if it was like kind of like looking around a little bit. You know, whoa, I'm doing it super badly right now just to show it. And then, you know, you would just find those parts that doesn't work and fit it.
Yeah, I understand.
Like this one, for example, could be, I don't know, let me key everything here. Go one.
Should have thought of this earlier, lol.
That's what I tried to write, but maybe I wasn't clear. So
I was fiddling around with the editing layers.
Oh my god. There is a, I don't know what software you're using, but in After Effects, like let's say there's another video here, right? Inside this, that's supposed to be there, and then there's another video that's supposed to be like, yeah, like this, and they have like a fucking thing going on, like it's animated and everything moving. In After Effects, you can select everything that's part of that, and you can pre-compose, and it's not gonna render out anything, but it treats this thing as a single video again. And if you go inside this is where all your layers are. I don't know if the software you're using has something like that.
You can also do that in DaVinci.
Cool. Yeah, so that way you don't have to render it out. But here,
was still having problems with that.
Here I was thinking of something like this maybe. You know, like it starts from the other edge and goes there like, ooh, look at all these fucking things.
So I think rendered video is the way. For efficiency.
Yeah. I think probably that's a better idea. You know, this one same, you can like scroll around. I feel like most of it will work. Yeah, this one again needs a pan. I think most of it you can do like a pan maybe. Let's see what this guy does. Let's see what this guy does.